Hey y'all. Okay. I have some people that were asking just kind of technique and what I do and how I do it. Okay, here's your jig head. Yeah, you can see that just fine. First thing I do is I take a pair of snips, toenail clippers. These are actually ones that are made for fishing. This is to pop the paint out of the eye. And but I take and I cut the bait keeper off. That helps, so you don't have a bulky jig. But then take your thread, wrap your thread to lock it on, cut your little tag off. Now, to do a tail, you can take a feather like this and snip it down. What I like to do to start mine is I take and go fold those feathers, you know, the little side feathers or whatever. I can't think of what they're called right now. But anyways, take that, bam, cut that off. Save that for other flies or what have you. You're going to take and pinch it on there. Now, you're going to go around like that. Sometimes it doesn't want to grab, so you can take your bobbin and push your thread up between your fingers like this, and then if you pull back down, it'll grab. But usually, I don't have much trouble. So do that, and you get the tail on there. Then I take and I pull up on that vein, you know, the quill part of the feather, and that's about how long I want my feather to be. Now, if you want a longer jig, you can come back here, but I only want like right there. So cut that, right? And it doesn't take much. You know, you're gonna have a little V there. Then you're gonna take this, and now the first set of feathers you tied clear up here, that actually gives something for the thread to hold on to. So, because if you tie it all right back here, it'll want to push everything back. Now, your second, your third, and your fourth, if you lay on top of this, like I'm going to show you, you can go back here. You just put the edge right underneath. Couple wraps just to hold it. Then you can judge the length of all the hair, you know, all the feather pieces. You can judge it by where, you know, holding it up and seeing where you're going to go. Now, you don't want to tie it all on one side, but another little trick is this the little quill part of the center of the feather. If you put that on the side, it kind of looks like, you know, the fin of the, you know, the lateral line of a fish. So as you're tying your minnows and what have you, and I'm doing this to where the vise is closer to the camera. It's far away from me, so I can't see. But then when you get down to the little end piece, you just can lay that on there, about right there. And you lock that on there. It usually only takes 3 or 4 turns. Now, I'm pulling pretty tight, but I'm using 140 thread, which is a heavier thread. So, but that right there, that gets you your tail. Okay? Then, we're going to do one kind of a little funny color, just so it's visual and you guys can see it. My vise is letting my jig head fall. So, now, if you want to make a fat front and go skinny, you can go like this and lock your thread down, or I mean your chenille, and then wrap it a couple times, and then just work it down like that, and then wrap it, you know, and that'll make it go from skinny to big. Usually, and wrap this, I'll show you what I do. What I usually do for my jigs, since this is an 1/8 head, I don't like a big fat body. So I will just take and run down like this and then back up. Then you take and you just wrap the chenille like that. And then you take and you go around. You got to go around this piece here to lock it in. Then you get her locked in. I know this is a simple jig, and that was kind of ugly, but it actually I did it for visual, but I kind of like it. I don't really like the blue head with that body, but you guys might. But this is more of a visual lesson. And then when you wrap this, you're going to lay it on your line, catch both here and here on your line, and then you're going to go up. Basically, you're wanting this to go around, and this part's going to go in front, and then you're going to turn a couple, 3 times. But when you get that on there, you want to kind of snug a little bit to pull that line down in between the chenille and the collar. And then there's your jig. Thanks for watching, guys. Go check her out, Double Hook Angling. Just like, subscribe, do whatever. I don't, I mean, I care, but, you guys do what you want. See if this will focus on there. But there's your jig. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope that helps. If you need any tighter, show more what, you can make any kind of jig you want. Just get you different head, get you a different color. I mean, there's a nice black one. So, but and then if you want, you can get, just start tying, do something. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Okay, bye.